Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome dear students. How are you all? I think you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Today I have appeared before you with a new class. I am Mahmoud Hassan, Senior Teacher English, Ahmed Bawani Academy. Welcome you all to online School of Ahmed Bawani Academy. Dear students, today I am going to take a class for the students of class 9 according to the syllabus of yearly annual examination, that means second tutorial, and this will be on English second paper, grammar items of second tutorial examination 2020, and these grammars are here: take question, completing sentence and narration. These three items have been included in the syllabus for second tutorial examination. So dear students, before starting my class, I would like to see how many of you have joined with me. Annual examination, that means second tutorial. Okay, I think some of you have joined with me. So dear students, let's begin our class, and I will discuss three items one by one. That's why you have to listen to me and look at the screen, and I am going to the screen. First one is take question. Okay, take question according to the board standard. Here I have given you 5 sentences, that means 5 take questions. I am going to read out these sentences, and go to the screen please. Here the 5 sentences are: he hardly believes in God. Second one, nobody trusts a liar. Third one, I am late. Fourth one, fishes swim. And last one, a life is very mysterious. Dear students, these are 5 questions, and you will get 2 minutes to write down the answer. And I think you should write down in brief. Shortly you can write down. There are 5 sentences. Now I am going to give you the answers one by one. Here the first one, he hardly believes in God. And the answer will be, does he? Here the sentence is in present indefinite, and we know that in present indefinite tense there will be no auxiliary verb. That's why you have to take do or does. So as the subject is he, so we have to use here does. There is another thing here. The word hardly is used in negative sentence. and take question will be affirmative. And we know that hardly is used in negative. That's why take question will be in affirmative. And now in second one, nobody trusts a liar. So answer will be do they. But why? And we know that we have to use they instead of nobody. And this is also in present indefinite. So we have to use do or does. Here we have to use do according to the subject they. Okay. Then third one. I am late. The answer will be what? The answer will be aren't I. Here the sentence is in affirmative, so take question will be negative. And if we write down short form of am not, it will be aren't. Or you can write down also ain't. So I will be I. Now the question number D. Fishes swim. So answer will be don't they. Here subject fishes plural, and this is also in present indefinite. That's why we have to use do. As the sentence is in affirmative, so take question will be negative. And now the last one. Life is very mysterious. Answer will be isn't it. Here the operator is and the sentence is in affirmative, so take question will be a negative. So is will be isn't and it will be instead of alive. So dear students, I think you have understood these 5 take questions well. Now I am going to give you another 5 questions on take question, and that's why you will get another 2 minutes to write down the answers, and you should write down in brief. And I am going to the screen. The first question is summer has set in. Second one is nothing comes out of nothing. Third one is the baby is innocent. Fourth one is the glass contains a little water. And the last one, the mother rose in her. These are the questions. So you should try to write down the answers and should write down these answers in brief, and that's why you will get 2 minutes. I think Tanbir Mahatab Nahian, I think he is our ex-student, he is also with us. Our honorable teacher Arif Abdul Majid is also present. And then MD Arif Habib. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. Okay, everybody try to answer. You will get 1 minute more. Okay, I am going to give you the answer. First one, summer has set in, so answer will be hasn't it, because here the auxiliary, here the operator is has and the sentence is in affirmative, so take question will be in negative. If we use short form of has not, it will be hasn't, and it will be instead of summer. Then second one, nothing comes out of nothing. The answer will be does it, because it is in present indefinite, and we know that in present indefinite we have to use do or does. As we see yes or yes after verb, so we have to use does, and the sentence is negative, so answer will be in affirmative. Does it. Now the third one, the baby is innocent, so the answer will be isn't it. But how it will be isn't it? Look at the sentence, this is in affirmative, so take question will be negative. Here the operator is, so if we write down the short form of is not, it will be isn't, and it will be used instead of the baby, so answer will be isn't it. And then question number D, the glass contains little water. So dear students, the answer will be, does it? Why does it? The glass contains little water. This is an negative sentence, so take question will be affirmative. But why it is negative sentence? Here you see only little. Little will be in negative sentence. If we see a little, it will be affirmative. So as the sentence is negative, so take question will be affirmative, and it is in present indefinite. That's why we have to use operator do or does. So answer is does it. And now the third one, the mother rose in her. The mother rose in her. This is in affirmative, so take question will be negative. So answer will be what? Answer will be didn't eat. But why? This is in past indefinite tense. You see here the subject, the mother, not mother, the mother, and the verb is rose. It is in past indefinite, so we have to use did as an operator. And as the sentence is affirmative, take question will be negative, and the short form of did not is didn't, and we have to use it instead of the mother. But if it were in only mother, we have to use she. As the subject is the mother, we have to use it. So dear students, I think you all have understood these take questions well. Again, I am going to give you another 5. That means the last 5 take questions, and you will get another 3 minutes for 5 take questions. And go to the screen, please. Here the 5 take questions are: nobody believes a cheat. Second one, everybody hates him. Third one, he has to drag a miserable life. Fourth one, he can hardly succeed in life. And the last one, let us always speak the truth. These are 5 take questions. You will get 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes more in your hand to write down the answer. Now I see Mujahidul Islam Kausar is also with us. Thank you, Mujahidul Islam. You are always with us. Then Tanjil Ara Minu is also with us. Thank you. Hello dear students, you have only 1 minute in your hand. This is the last minute for you. Then I shall give you the answer. Okay dear students, let's see the answer. Nobody believes a cheat. The answer will be do they. As it is in present indefinite, again we have to write down do as operator, and they will be instead of nobody. As the sentence is affirmative, take question will be, as the sentence is negative, take question will be affirmative. Now the second one, everybody hates him. The answer will be don't they. Again, now the second one is in affirmative sentence, so take question will be negative, and there is no operator here, so this is in present indefinite. We have to use do or does as operator, so answer will be don't they, and they has come instead of everybody. Now dear students, now the question number C, he has to drag a miserable life. Answer will be hasn't he, because here operator is has and the sentence is in affirmative, so the take question will be negative. And we know that the short form of has not is hasn't. Hasn't he, here the subject he. Now question number D, he can hardly, and the answer will be can he. And you see the operator is can, and the sentence is in affirmative, in negative, because hardly is in this sentence, that's why it is negative sentence. So we have to use affirmative tag. Here operator can, so answer will be can he. Now the last one, let us always speak the truth. So answer will be shall we, and you all know that we have to use shall we instead of let us. That means if any sentence starts with let us, we have to use shall we. So dear students, these are my tech questions. I think you all have understood well, and if you have any question you can comment and I will try my level best to answer. Now dear students, let's go to the second topic. Today our second topic is completing sentence, and we shall discuss some completing sentence today, because you have to appear at completing sentence in your second tutorial. Okay, so let's go to the screen please. So dear students, these are the completing sentence. Here there are 5 incomplete sentences. We have to complete them. Discussing the rules. The incomplete sentences are though the man is rich. Number B, 40 years have passed since. Number C, united we stand. Dash. Number D, though the man is poor. Dash. Number E, the load is so heavy that. There are 5 incomplete sentences. We have to write down the answer of these sentences according to the rules of them. And that's why you will get 5 minutes. In the meantime, I see Muhammad Giyash is also with us. Thank you, Giyash. And Aisha Sama is also watching us. Thank you so much. And try to answer these questions. Here, dear students, first one, though the man is rich. Here, we see that this sentence starts with though. This is a subordinate clause, and we know that if we have subordinate clause, we have to use principal clause to complete this sentence. So, the principal we have to use a principal clause, and we know that we have to make clause using subject and verb. We know in a clause there will be one subject and one finite verb. Though the man is rich, he is unhappy, or he is dishonest. You also write down he is dishonest. Here, he is unhappy is a principal clause, as there is subject and finite verb here, and it makes sense. Now go to the second one. 40 years have passed since, and in this sentence you see that this is the rules of since, and we know that before since if we get present perfect. Here 40 years have passed, this is in present perfect, so answer will be in past indefinite, because 40 years have passed is in present perfect, so the next part will be in past indefinite. So the answer will be we met or his father died. That means this clause will be in past indefinite. Here subject we and met is the first form of meet, so it is in past indefinite. And then number C, united we stand, answer will be divided we fall, because this is a proverb and we know this proverb well. That's why there is no rules here. We have to write down the proverb in full sentence. Then number D, though the man is poor. So it is just like the question number A. Though the man is poor, answer will be he is happy or he is honest. You can write down also honest, because here though the man is poor, it is in subordinate clause, so we have to use principal clause, and we have written down he is happy in principal clause. And the last one, the load is so heavy that this is the rules of so dot dot that, and we know that the structure of so dot dot that is, after that we have to use subject, then cannot or could not plus V1. So the load is so heavy that I cannot carry it. I have used here cannot because the first part is here in present indefinite, so we have to use cannot. If it is past indefinite, we have to use could not. This is the rules of so dot dot that. So dear students, these are the first 5 incomplete sentences for you, and I have given you the answer also, and I think you all have understood well. And now I am going to give you another 5. So look at the screen. Another 5, and I am going to read out these sentences, and we will get 3 minutes to write down the answers. And I am going to the screen. The first one is read attentively list. Second one, it is high time. Third one, had I any computer. Fourth one, God helps those. And the last one, unless you work hard. These are the incomplete sentences, and we shall try to answer these using rules. And look at the screen. Read attentively list. This is the rule of list, and we know the structure of list. After list we have to write down subject and then should and then first present form of main verb. So the answer may be you should fail in the exam. Here after list we have to write down subject, here you, then should, and then main verb. Okay, this is the answer of the first one. Then number B, it is high time a dash, and we know the rules of high time. After high time we have to write down subject and then V2, that means first form of the main verb. This is the rules of it is time or it is high time. So the answer will be we did the work. Here I have written down subject we, and then first form of do, it is did. So if we write down do here, it will be wrong, because after subject we have to write down first form of main verb. It is high time we did the work. Now dear students, let's go to the third one. Here the question number C, had I any computer, that means if I had any computer. This is the rules of conditional sentence, and you know that there are 3 kinds of conditional sentence: first condition, second condition, and third condition. Here this is in first condition, so we have to write down first conditional, that means after subject we have to write down would, could, might, as it is in past indefinite. That means if it is first indefinite, it is called second condition. As we are in second condition, we have to use subject and then would, could, or might. So answer will be like this: I would type myself, or I would compose myself. That means if I had any computer or had I any computer, I would type myself or I would compose myself. Okay dear students, now go to the next one. Question number D, God helps those dash, and you know that this is a proverb. God helps those, and the rest of the sentence is who help themselves. And you know that we shouldn't use any rule here, as it is a proverb. God helps those who help themselves. You have to memorize these sentences to write down correctly. Okay, now the last one, unless you work hard, dash. So as it is in subordinate clause, we have to use a principal clause to answer this question. Okay, unless you work hard, you cannot shine in life. If it were unless you worked hard, it would be you could not shine in life. As it is in present indefinite, we have to use cannot. Unless you work hard, you cannot shine in life. So dear students, these are the second 5 questions for you, and I have given you the answer, and I also discussed the rules. And now I am going to give you another 5 questions on completing sentence, and these are the 5 incomplete sentences, and you will get another 5 minutes, and I am going to the screen to discuss these things. Okay. The first one is while there is life. Second one is scarcely had we gone to hospital. Third one, a man dash catches at a straw. Fourth one, though he is a boy. And last one, you will not pass unless. These are the last 5 questions. That means completing sentence for you. Let's go to discuss the rules. While there is life, this is also a proverb, so we have to write down the next part of this sentence. There is hope. This is a proverb, so we can't apply here any rule. You have to memorize these proverbs. Okay. Now, question number B. Scarcely had we gone to hospital, and this is the rules of scarcely had ... when. So we have to use when, and after when we have to use past indefinite. Before when, here it is in past perfect, and after when we have to use past indefinite. Scarcely had we gone to hospital when the patient died. Here this is in past indefinite, the subject, the patient, and the first form died. Okay. Now the third one, a man dash catches at a straw. This is also a proverb, a man who is drowning catches at a straw. So we can't apply any rules here, so you have to again I would like to say you have to memorize all the proverbs to write down the answers. Okay. Now the fourth one, though he is a boy dash. Again the sentence part is in subordinate clause. We have to use principal clause to answer this question, and we know that we have to make clause using subject and verb. Though he is a boy, this is in present tense, so we have to use present form also in the rest of the sentence. He can work like a man. Though he is a boy, he can work like a man. Here subject, he, can auxiliary verb, and work is present form. Okay. And then now the last one, you will not pass unless. You will not pass unless, and answer will be you read more. Here the subordinate clause is in the last part. You will not pass unless you read more. So dear students, these are my questions on completing sentences today, and I have discussed all the rules, and I think you all have understood well. Again I would like to say, if you fail to understand, you can comment, and I will try my levels to answer. Now dear students, I am going to the third stage, and here the topic is narration. I am going to discuss narrations for you, because you have to face narrations in your second tutorial examination. Okay, now go to the screen again please. Okay dear students, you have seen, and you are seeing the passage. That means today I am going to discuss some passage narration with you, and the first narration is, why don't you attend the classes regularly? The teacher said to the boy. You can't expect good result unless you attend classes, as I tell you. I am sorry, sir. I have offended you, said the boy. So dear students, to answer this passage narration, at first you must find out subject, and that means the speaker and the person spoken to. In the first sentence, you see before why there is an inverted comma, and after regularly there is an inverted comma, and the teacher said to the boy. That means this sentence has been said by the teacher to the boy. Here the speaker, the teacher, and the person spoken to, that means listener is the boy, and the sentence is in interrogative sentence. Why don't you attend classes regularly? And that's why we have to use the repeating verb of interrogative sentence. Okay, look at the answer, and I am going to discuss. The teacher asked the boy. Here the repeating verb asked. As the sentence is in interrogative, we have to use asked. The teacher asked the boy. Here the sentence is in interrogative, but this is a WH question, so we have to use WH question. Now, why don't you attend the classes regularly? This is in present indefinite. So, if we make it in indirect narration, we have to use it in past indefinite, and sentence will be in assertive sentence. So here the subject he, and the first form of do not is didn't attend the classes regularly. So we have to give here a full stop. Now go to the second sentence. You can't expect good results unless you attend classes as I tell you. This is also said by the teacher. So this is the second sentence of the teacher. So he, that means the teacher added that he couldn't. Couldn't is the present form of cannot, and we know that can't will be couldn't. Couldn't expect good result unless, here subject you, it is second person, it will be changed according to the object, so it will be he. And you attend, this is in present indefinite, it will be past indefinite. He attended classes regularly as, here the sentence I tell you, this is in present indefinite, so it will be past indefinite. So as he, the first form of tell is told, and you, here second person, it will be changed according to the object, so it will be him. And then the last sentence, I am sorry sir, I have offended you, said the boy. So this is the reply of the students. The boy replied with respect. With respect has come as there is sir here. We have to write down with respect or respectfully instead of sir. And as it is an assertive sentence, we have to give here that as a conjunction. And here subject I, it will be changed according to the subject, so it will be he. And I have offended you. This is in present perfect, so it will be past perfect. So the structure of past perfect is subject plus head plus B3. And the sentence at the last one, you, it will be changed according to the object as it is in second person, so it will be him. So dear students, in this way we can practice it easily. Then after that we have to write down together these two sentences. That means this is the way to write down narration. So dear students, this is the first one, first narration, and I think you all have understood well, and if you fail to understand, please comment me and I will try to solve your problem. And now dear students, I am going to give you another narration, and this is the narration, and I am going to the screen to discuss this. Okay. Here the second passage is, I came here yesterday from my village. Reza said. Why did you come here? I asked. My mother sent me to you with this letter. How is your mother? I have not seen her for a long time. Again, dear students, to sense this narration, at first you have to find out speaker and the person spoken to. Here in the first sentence, the person is Raja. I came here yesterday from my village, and the speaker is I. So look at the answer, and I am going to disclose the rules. Here Raja told me that. Here I came here yesterday from my village is in assertive sentence. That's why you have to use repeating verb told here. Raja told me, and conjunction will be that as it is an assertive sentence. Then here the subject I, it is in past indefinite, first person, so we have to change the person according to the subject. Here subject he, okay, he. Then I came here yesterday. This is in past indefinite, so it will be past perfect. And we know the structure of past perfect: subject plus had plus be3. Okay. Gone there the previous day, and I have written here will be there, and yesterday will be the previous day. From, and again person my, it is in past person, it will be changed according to the subject, so it will be his, from his village. Now go to the second sentence. Why did you come here? This is asked by me. That means I asked the question to Raja. So the answer will be I asked him. And here the question is in interrogative. Why did you come here? This is in past indefinite, so it will be past perfect according to the rules of narration. And you also know the structure of past perfect: subject plus had. That means why, as it is in WS question, so WS question will be WS question, then subject he, and as it is in present perfect, it will be past perfect after had, and then gone there. Here will be there. Now go to the one. Next sentence. My mother sent me to you with this letter. This has been said by Raja. So answer will be, that means Raja replied this. He replied that. Here my mother will be his mother. This is in past indefinite. My mother sent me, and it will be past perfect. That's why had, and then first participle of sent, and me will be him. To, again you, it will be second person, so it will be me. With, this will be that letter. And then, how is your mother? So I asked him how his mother was, because it is in also interrogative sentence with WS question, so it will be started with WS. I asked him how. Here, how is your mother? How his mother was. This is in past indefinite. And again I like to say that interrogative sentence will be assertive sentence. And the last sentence, I have not seen her for a long time. This is in past perfect, and it will be in past present perfect, it will be in past perfect. So after subject we have to use had, then be3. Had not seen her for a long time. And after writing in this way, you have to gather these sentences together in this way, and you have to write down the answer in a paragraph. And this is the rules of changing narration. So dear students, these are the narration, and thank you so much. And I have discussed with you 3 types of grammar today: to take question, completing sentence, and narration. And this is all about today. And again I would like to thank you all as you have joined with me. And stay safe, and see you again in the next class, in another class. Till then, Allah Hafiz.